Let me see. I guess it is. Welcome, everyone. I am Fornesus. Can't believe I'm back online. If I didn't have, like, the... what do you call it? Issues with, like, school that I did, I probably would have streamed, like, this weekend. But I did. So, all good. Welcome to anyone joining, has joined, etc. So yeah. As probably what you could see on the title, yeah, dealing with lots of issues. And honestly, I don't know where to turn, who to turn to, etc. It might not necessarily be the smartest thing for me to go on stream and just like discuss these types of topics like mental health, kind of like my school issues and just unemployment, but whatever. I'm just here to be here today or tonight. Because as you can see in the back, it is very much nighttime now. Though there was like a lot of sun just like an hour ago. Then it does, the seasons change. And yeah, I'm just gonna I guess talk about myself for a little bit. Issues I've been experiencing, etc. You know what, let me turn on the light. Like, yeah, this is... It was kind of weird to just like see that my feed is like completely dark. That's fine. Anyway, I hope people are doing well, better than I have been. Mentally speaking, it's really strange because like, what was it, yesterday I signed up for classes for the new program I'm going to be joining in January. So that was actually pretty exciting. I also, like, back on Friday, I basically had a therapy appointment with one of the, like, staff counselors, I guess. I don't know what their, like, official title is supposed to be, but I did speak with one of those, like, licensed counselors that the school has on call for students, and I spoke with them. She was great. But of course, I'm still having like mental health issues and all of that because, I mean, it's kind of hard not to when I'm in this position where I'm turning 32 literally on Saturday. I don't have a job. This time last year, I had a job and I was in school. Now I'm in school, but it's like, I don't know, something's different in terms of like, I mean, maybe not different in terms of like how they're running the program, but like, it's like the materials kind of like goes over my head sometimes now. Whereas I had been making a 4.0 for like the past 3 semesters, so I do thankfully have some padding for if I really just don't get my act together this semester. I do have some padding. I just have to like check the rules because like each program is different in terms of like whether or not you have to start over for a class or retake a class, right? So that's where I'm at. Like, and plus the mistakes I keep making are literally like small ones, right? And that's what frustrates me the most when, I did all the work that was necessary. It was this like one intricate little thing that I forgot to do because I was so focused on getting the work done. And so I didn't get like points that I should have gotten, right? Because I literally did all the work for one of the recent homework assignments I had. And then it's like, oh well, you forgot to basically I like because it's like partially a programming class, I basically um like my answer was in the incorrect format. So yeah. Yeah, that was great. I kind of did crash out that night, like because I was like, what have I done to my future? And of course, like most people like would understand if like I was if it was me like 10 years ago crashing out over something like this maybe. But at 32 it's kind of like okay, that's not cute anymore. Like but at the same time, I'm still I'm still in Texas being me. And so there's like that additional stress of just that being the case. And I'm just like, what the hell? I don't know. Yeah. I'm definitely probably going to do like a little bit of homework while I'm on stream and talking to myself, but yeah. I did a lot of homework today though. And I guess my plan now is to like maybe after the stream is over, which it will be around 10:30 my time, so 3 hours approximately. Yeah, I'm just like planning on getting like getting some homework done at that point. Maybe like around midnight, just like between midnight and 2 a.m. since that's my main time of like my brain literally thinking the most. I don't know, and not being like full of brain fog yet. Because I sleep normally. Normally, I had been sleeping at like 8 a.m., but lately it's been like 5 a.m. I'm in bed. Before 6 a.m., I'm normally asleep already, and then I've woken up around noon or before noon, which is a lot better than what I used to do, which was wake up at like 3 a.m. I mean 3 p.m. sometimes. So I like that I'm changing that. That's how it's been since I became unemployed. Like, I used to wake up, before 11 o'clock, doing working until like 7 or 8 p.m. Then just like, oh, well, okay. And sometimes I would like literally do like work at 1 a.m. And yeah. And now it's just like, hmm, does it really matter? But then I'm just like, okay, well, if I'm not doing well in classes, this semester, or as well as I normally would. Maybe it's time to spend more time with like the teaching assistants, and they normally have they all change their office hours, so now it's all in the early afternoon, and I've been struggling with that since normally I like my brain is not good in terms of like being able to handle things until at least 6 hours after I wake up. So, yeah, that's the part that's been rough for me. But I don't know. It's like I know on one hand the world doesn't revolve around me, but on the other hand, it can be really difficult to get help already, let alone not really having it around the later afternoon, which is normally when I could, you know, ask for help and really like take advantage of the situation. Like ask kind of like all the questions that I could ask normally. Yeah. Eh. For me, I definitely wish that I could I could keep my 4.0, because I mean, from a master's program, that's pretty good. But I don't know, over the weekend, I was just like, these classmates, they don't reply to any of my posts. They don't um really like seem to care about my interests. So it's just like, what am I working with here? I don't really have much to work with in terms of like networking, in terms of like all of that stuff, and like kind of like what should be a compliment, but it's kind of I almost saw as like an insult to injury was the fact that like my face was plastered, like I saw my face plastered on the program's website, um, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm doing this terribly, and I mean I'm not doing like the worst job. It's just that instead of like being on track for an A, I'm on track for a B, which I have not made since community college. So yeah, but still, like it seems weird. It's like imposter syndrome, I guess. Like part imposter syndrome, part just like I feel lost right now in terms of like school stuff, but I don't know. And I genuinely plan to um contact some people that I know about like the fact that I got into this next master's degree program today, and I don't know. It just seems really overwhelming. I don't know how to deal with it. Like seeing an empty chat, that already bothers me sometimes. But what would bother me even more would be if I really tried hard to like do something and then like not even get a response, and I don't know. I feel like maybe I should call like one of the therapists, one of like the therapists, but like I only feel like calling if I feel like something would actually help. At this point, I think I need to keep sorting out my feelings and, validate the ones that deserve validation, work through the rest of them. I don't know. Crazy though. I don't know. Yeah, all I know is that this is not a good birthday week so far. Not, not in the slightest. It's, yeah. It's gonna be just like overwhelming to, I don't know, think of the fact that a year ago I was supporting my parents, paying the mortgage on this house, able to do all of that, and then this year it's like none of it. None of it. Not only that, but I basically had to tell my parents like I don't think I can keep supporting us anymore. I think you both have to find a way to make money. And I think I need to find a way to get back into being myself. Into like, I think I need to understand like what I'm supposed to do with this life, with in this world. And of course, like, even though my parents and I don't necessarily have like the most open dialogue, and they have a lot of trauma from being their child and being the one that had to stay through all of the bad times that they've experienced and had to experience those experiences as well, from like losing our house to um me having random health problems. My knee is still numb from like a fall I had just before I got laid off. It's just frustrating because and I think the other frustrating part is that like no one else has reached out. In fact, I had somebody who I was close to just like stop communicating with me because I was talking about how, you know, oops. Yeah, I was talking about how, you know, as like a social science nerd or someone who always wanted to explore things on the social science perspective, and that being like my main interest, that for a very long time, for like 7 years, I have just not been acknowledging. But with the fact that I now will be entering a political psychology program, like, yeah, I guess I do get to explore that now, or I will be next semester. But as someone who has that like tendency, it's just like, of course, I'm gonna talk about my experiences, right? And of course, I'm gonna talk about the Asian American experience and the Filipino American experience, and it's like I noticed that with that particular person, every time I talk about it, they just go silent. It's been 3 weeks now. Almost 3 weeks, I mean. So it's just like, are they drawing a boundary? Are they, and if they are drawing a boundary, why are they drawing a boundary at that? It makes you think, right? Like, the people who you were close to, just not communicating with you anymore, it kind of makes you feel like you are worthless and like you can just be discarded. And it's not a good feeling. And it is probably part of why I haven't been in focus this semester as much as I normally would be. I mean, granted, it's only been like a month since the semester even began, but still. And so it's just like, yeah, it's literally just like, what did I do incorrectly? You know, what did I do wrong? Is being human, being a person, and being knowledgeable not, something that people like? And yeah, for context, this person who I guess was or is not really sure anymore, close to me, he is black and queer and disabled. I'm queer and disabled, but also like Filipino and also, you know, unemployed now. So yeah, we have a lot of things in common. And that's what has made our friendship, you know, as vibrant as it had been. But now it's just like, when I get a signal, I heed the warning. Like, that's just what happens. There are people who have just like stopped communicating with me at all because for one reason or another. I will admit I used to like trauma dump all the time. And it's just like, now I say almost like nothing at all. But I also know that like me casually mentioning that Filipino Americans or Asian Americans are not well represented in social science, me texting that should not have resulted in me, in my, that person who's close to me just not like responding anymore. That should not have been the case. And I do know that. Like, I definitely understand that, like, some people can't handle everything all at once, but that was a very, very, very small allusion towards a broader social problem, right? And not one that's even incorrect. But if I can't talk about my culture or the issues that I face, my lived experiences with someone, then there's no possibility for like solidarity there, right? Like, let alone friendship. So it's making me think. At the same time, like, I used to work in an oil and gas company, literally like one of the biggest in the world. Have heard nothing from my former coworkers, and of course, like I know that like, your work friends aren't actually like your real friends or anything like that, right? Like, I do recognize that, but it still hurts. It's like all of these realizations all at once. The fact that these people have just thrown me away, It's frustrating. And I just don't know how to feel about it. I don't know why I'm just like here 25 minutes into a stream talking about my personal life and struggles, etc. I don't know why I'm doing any of this. The only thing that I know is that I feel frustrated with things, a lot of things. I also know that, like, not only according to that therapist, but, you know, deep in my heart, I know that I deserve better than to just, like, have people throw me away, have people discard me. The problem is that I've experienced this way too often. It's just like, am I the problem? And if I am the problem, why? What am I doing wrong? And I can go ahead and, you know, point out my insecurities and how that often makes me feel codependent, at least up until like 2020. Then after that, you know, my insecurities make me not really able to stay in touch with people anymore. It's like I know that there are things that I can do better, but if I'm given nothing to work with to begin with, then there's not really anything to do about it. It's just it's just so weird. It's like, you know, then not only that, but I have to worry about the political context of being here in Texas and being someone who is vulnerable in many respects, in like many respects. As a Texan, like, I'm still queer and non-binary, and I have multiple disabilities, and I'm unemployed. Like, no one is coming to save me. No one even wants to talk to me. So it's just like, what do I do about that? I don't know. I I truly don't know. Feel like I just need like a space to rant and really say my piece. Really just like feel human again, because I have not felt human lately. I've just felt like some type of burden on society. And the truth of the matter is that in better mental health, I would be advocating for somebody like myself, somehow, in some way, shape, or form. But because I'm not in that position right now, I, you know, and at the same time, I don't have anything to give, right? It's kind of just a tough realization, but it's also why I'm so vehemently against capitalism, because that is the type of bullshit that we get in a society like this, right? We end up having mental health issues because we constantly either overthink, or we're tired, or just any host of reasons. I know that ultimately, this time and place, what I am experiencing right now, will hopefully pass. I just wish somebody would reach out and maybe not save me, but literally somehow guide me through this storm, so I can at least think clearly enough to walk through it and reach, whatever destination I'm supposed to reach. I really just want a chance, right? Whether it's employment, whether it's, people actually talking to me, communicating with me, somebody who may want to befriend someone like me, someone who actually cares and cares enough to show up. Yeah. Genuinely, I just want to feel human again. In a lot of the ways that I no longer have felt like I'm human, right? I mean, how fucking sad, right? It's my birthday week, and this is the way I feel. I feel like I'm cast out from society. I feel like I'm rejected by everyone and everything. And I feel like I'm close to the end of my rope. I don't have the confidence or the guts to, change my situation by even asking for help. The tangible help, right? I don't really have. I feel like I'm very close to just accepting being a recluse, an outcast, etc. And it might be the most logical, but also the safest way to move forward in this type of political climate here in the US. Especially for someone like me. I really don't know. I wish I had music playing in the background so I could do something else. I wish. I mean, I did technically pay for that. I'm trying to figure out how to make it happen. But I also wish I could. Sometimes I wish I could be more interesting. It would be fun. Wait, what is going on here? Let's see. Well, that's definitely not a game. That's just my. Yeah, I don't think there's anything happening with that. Oh well. I guess I'm just alone tonight. That's fine. Hmm. I'm just like really used to I don't know. No idea what to do, honestly. I think I'll just swallow my lozenge. Why not? Yeah, maybe I'll do my homework. I mean, I have done like homework here before. Anyway. Oh no. Maybe not there. I saw that episode of The Simpsons. I forgot that they technically killed off Marge, but then she was back because I was just like, no, I'm pretty sure that was like a fake scenario. So why wouldn't it be? So I think on Sunday. Oh yeah, yeah. Lisa was like this popular girl because she became fashionable and then she got involved in like petty theft, which is kind of funny. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I can open up my window to what do you call it? Doing homework. Not doing homework, but like. Oh wait, how do you change like the stream details on OBS? This is like only my second time using OBS to stream this year. Normally I would use like Streamlabs, but unfortunately Streamlabs has been finicky with my new my audio interface, so I had to change it. So now I'm using like the plugin on the OBS and yeah. Oh well. I really want to change like the stream details. Whatever. Well, that's audible. Let me see what I can change. Yeah, I can't even change it in the app. That's weird. can't change any settings. Odd. Oh, oh shoot. Wait, did I end my stream? Nope. Okay. Yeah, where? Ooh, no. That's why I don't just like play with random settings. No, this one's saying do a giveaway. No. Nope. Okay. Not. Mm-mm. What the fuck? What the fuck do I do? Like, how do I become as popular as like white streamers? I genuinely kind of want to know. Alright. Where are the details? Like, I know there are like details that you can play with. I mean, normally for like Streamlabs, you can you can set them like pretty easily. But for Streamlabs on OBS, you can't. Which makes it difficult. Huh. Okay. Should I like increase my lighting? Maybe I might as well. I do know that the last time I streamed, like, I looked really pale with no color in my background. So, this is an improvement, just to say the least. I need to remember what filters I have on. Like, yeah, I don't have a noise gate. I barely have a limiter. I don't know what's wrong. I keep hearing something like really. I don't know. I keep feeling like my sound isn't high enough, but pretty sure it is. Oh well. Oh, I need to dust this. Like all of this, like, where do I go? Yeah, well, not only here, but also like towards this direction. There's like a screen I have, and it's not dusted, and it needs to be dusted. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, the last time I streamed, I had a window capture, and it was a Cognito tab. Oh, here it is. I mean, I didn't use this because I used my personal account. But here is my project. I'm super happy about this. Like, here's like my. I'm just super happy about the fact that I finally completed the project itself, even if it's like kind of hard to read the results. And yeah, my modeling sucks. It really does. Or at least it ended up like not being the best. No. Like 83% accuracy was my highest. Oh, I may have like messed up in the calculation then. No, I saw it. It was correct. Yeah, I wish I could be like less honest and be like, yeah, my accuracy sucks. But at the same time, I'm not like a professional data scientist or anything, and there's apparently like a huge problem with like accuracy and doing like data science modeling on classification data sets. So that is what I am going to assume happened. Okay. I really want to like improve it like by a lot. I feel like I'm missing some results though, because I see an 83% for one of my models. For this model, yeah, I see an 83%, but like, that's crazy. Okay. No, like, classification, results. Because one of my results was an 80 something percent. And this is like my general classification one. Oh wait, never mind. I wonder if maybe like if I do feature selection, it'll work better. Yeah, wait. I did do feature regression. So yeah, basically, I'm like trying to optimize my models. It's kind of what I'm hoping to do, but it's kind of difficult to get it done. Oh wait, did I like do this improperly? Maybe. I think I did. Yeah, cause greater's better, false. Greater's better, true. I could have sworn I used like um what the hell? Ugh. My ears are itchy. Okay. That's over. Should I like change my filter? Okay. Maybe. know that this is not good for like, yeah, this is probably not good for like me walking around, but like I think right now, since I'm trying to keep my voice as preserved as possible, maybe even like allow myself to like whisper might be a good idea. I finished this modeling like yesterday, but now like my results are all crap. And I guess that this is the benefit of like me doing my homework, my other homework early, so now I can work on like my actual like final project for the entire program. So there's that. This is also the benefit of like being lonely, because I can literally like just make myself I can just like make myself feel, maybe not like feel at home or whatever, but like I can dedicate like shit to my work that like does not make sense, but yeah. Plus I have this nice mic. Apparently it's normally like $300, which always freaks me out when I remember how much I spent on it, which was like half off. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this model now. Oh, thank goodness y'all can't see my I don't know. Oh yeah, I need to check for like what it looks like when I do what do you call it? Random modeling. Linear modeling. 0.25. So 0.25, 0.25. And then oh shoot. I did the negative one again. Okay, well, I have to start over. That's fun. This is like so fun. Yeah, because I was using one metric and now I'm using a different metric. So that's fantastic. Oh, what the hell? Oh my, of course. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to start over here when this happens, but it does. Let's see what happens when I do this. It's probably gonna mess up. Yep. Just like what I thought. Okay, I know I used a different like scorer, so this should not be happening. This is why I wish I could change my what do you call it, my stream. credential, whatever. This is nuts. Okay. Oh, of course. There it is. Yes. Okay. All right. Maybe I need to like change this to an ASMR stream. Just like hear the flaps. Shoot. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead, do the rest of my homework. If anyone's watching, tell me what you want me to say. I'm very quiet, by the way. What am I doing? Yeah, I do need to experiment. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna experiment. Damn, that didn't do shit. Yeah, that really didn't do shit. But that's fine. Oh shit. Oops. That's why I didn't do shit. What the hell was I thinking? No, really, what the fuck? Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh my god. Wait. Oh fuck. What am I doing? Okay, get the fuck. I'm trying to think. I shouldn't do that. Okay. Now I have that out of my system. So get the Wait, did I do? Did I mess up? I think I did. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, wait, no, I don't think I did, actually. Damn, really? Oh, wait. Hmm. Okay. Did I do anything wrong? Fuck. I'm trying to, like, see what I can do. Okay. How about something arbitrary? Alright. Now we're trying to see. Okay, we have. More than 0. Let's see. Damn. Fuck. What the fuck? Okay. You know what? Let me. Yeah, I want to play nice, but they don't deserve it. Okay. Okay, here it is. Something. Let's see if this changes anything. It might. It might not, but it might. Damn, no. No, it didn't do shit. Except for, like, make my ears itchy. Oh my god. Even these are making my ears itchy, and these are, like, the least itchy ear-inducing headphones I've ever owned. Like, life with ear eczema of all places. Okay. Why test? Linear predictions. Shit. Okay, no, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Really? Damn. I really thought it was gonna do something. Maybe it's because, like, I don't know. Can't really say for sure what the issue might be. I don't know. I want to make the models a lot better. It's not working. Oh well. I mean, I guess I can like check for things. Cause like, let me see my results again. I mean, I don't really expect to do like the best job at because I'm literally a student and not an actual data scientist. But this is not a good signal. Like I feel like I need to like do so much more. Yeah, it's like, okay, let's see what happens if I let me run like the other ones. Maybe that was just like not a good test. Okay. Okay, I gotta do something different. Yeah, I gotta do something different here. So what the fuck? Oh yeah, yeah, of course. That and then that. That's what I had to do different. I mean, it's really bad, but oh wait. What the fuck was I doing? That's crazy. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, did I even use linear regression? Because that was the point. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, here, linear regression. Then fits. Yeah, no, I did do it. I know my shit. I know what I'm doing for the most part. I just don't know how to get like to the best results, which it doesn't matter. But it's also like, okay, if I don't get to the best results, I have to at least show that I learned something. So I'm gonna try to do more. Okay. Here are. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Then we're gonna do that check I did last time. Okay. 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 Yeah, I get the training sets. And then use it here. And then get that and use it here. Damn, same thing. No, yeah, that's crazy. I'm like trying to figure out if I did something wrong anywhere. Like, is it because I used the same scorer? What is the problem? What am I doing wrong? My ears are really itchy. Don't know what's going on here. Yeah. This has not been my day. This has not been my week. I really want like to maybe let me not say on stream. Okay. Oh, sorry. There it is. Not that again. I don't even know what to do. Oh, wow, there are people with more student loans than I do. Sorry. Than I have, I mean. It saddens me to find that out. Okay. Also saddens me that. Whatever. Like, honestly, I have great reason to like start drinking or whatever. I honestly do have like great reason to just like drink alcohol or whatever, but I don't because I have that gene that prevents me from doing so. In that, like, I turn red like a crab when I drink any alcohol whatsoever. I'm like a definite genetic lightweight. So I just like refrain from it. Like other people, they literally like rely on that as their coping mechanism. I kind of wish I could be that, you know? Kind of wish I could do that. Just like have a coping mechanism or whatever. But I can't. Oh wow. Well, that's not helpful. Damn. I do in here? What do I do now? It keeps coming up with the same exact. Like, what the hell? I guess I optimized it like that properly. Wow, that's crazy. Oh wait, no, this one's better. Linear regression yielded the better score for each one. Okay, well that makes sense. Yep. Crazy. Well, that's a small change. At least I can say I tried. Shit. Okay. Disconnect runtime. Great. I mean, let me recheck my linear regression results though. Like, did I legitimately have like just the shittiest model? Yeah, no, I did not. I got like my results were around the same. Yeah, I wonder what else I can like change then. I wonder if I can like try to do stepwise. Yo. Oh, this was bullshit. Okay, no. Yeah, maybe I'll choose the linear. Yeah, I'll use those features and see. So, fucking apparently, the words themselves don't actually matter. Which I guess I can understand why they wouldn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So, wait, which model had like the best score again? Yeah, okay. Linear. Oh, oh shit. Oh, fuck. That yawn. Okay, so these are the features to use. So just. Which makes sense, actually. So let me try to see what happens if I like only deal with if I do it like this. Oops. Here. Okay, so we see the results now. So awful, just totally terrible. Oh, maybe I could like, okay, so no, let me undo this. What I did up there, which, yeah. So actually I think I needed to choose only like the proper features based on coefficients or whatever. Shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Damn it. Just forgot I did not even like run any of these cells above for like damn. Like of course. Of course that wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I kinda wonder if like this will at least improve these results. Like I'll just attempt. No, but like, wait. Did I plot? Yeah, I did. I did do backward features. Yeah, like, why do I keep questioning my intuition? Of course I did this correctly. No, why would I even question my intuition? No, of course I did it correctly. Yeah, why would I even do that? No, like, shit, yeah, of course. Of course I did it. Fuck, do I think I am? No, really. The fuck do I think I am? Like, I'm not a dumbass bitch. Like, yeah, of course I did that correctly. Oh yeah, I need to do PCR linear model. That's what I need to do. Okay, so I need to get the model. PCR model. Oh wait. Oh, okay. see if this works. Shit. Did not highlight enough. Okay. My God. Come on. Oh shit. It's supposed to put best model. Best predictions. Okay. What the hell? Excuse? Fuck? No, it is not telling me to. No, it's not telling me to train on For context, these are like two different data types. So this would literally like not yield any results that I would need. What the fuck? As features. This way you can't trust AI. No, this is truly why you can't trust AI. Get components. Yeah, there we go. Use the principal components on a. There we go. What the fuck? No, that's not like the same thing. Oh my god, that is not the same thing. I might not like have the best context here, but I don't think this is the same thing. No, oh my god. Hey, use the best components to features for linear regression. Yikes. Okay. Get the C and our score here. Fingers crossed. Fuck. What the hell are you talking about? seriously, what? Weird. You know, I'm gonna Google this. Wow. How to use PCR in a linear regression. The fuck? That's not gonna help. No. Not all the complicated formulas and whatnot. Clearly explained. Let's see. I just need to see the Python code. Standardize the features. Fuck. Scale. Let's see. No, I do not think so. Wait, seriously? What the hell? Wait, this is exactly what the AI was saying to do. That does not make sense. NPCR with the best number. Principal components. 9 principal components of the test sets. What the fuck? Oh, weird. Wait, like I missed a step. That's why. That's why I wasn't getting anything. That was why I wasn't getting what I needed to get. Oh. I'm not gonna feud the rows of PCA. That's never gonna happen. Okay, when like I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. No. So I don't know. Wait, didn't it? I don't think so. Shit. No. No, this code would not be using what I needed to do. Oh wait, oops. Well, I guess I could... Yes, I just wanted to see what would happen if I... You know what? Yeah. Let's just... This is gonna be an additional test. Then I'm gonna have to rename everything. Text. Online abusive text. Yeah, cause there's like zero way of like getting it to actually... Okay. PCA model, PCA model, PCA model, PCA... I really could just like copy and paste PCA model. That ain't right. Why would I do that? Waste my time. Oh, is that my AC? That's whatever. You know what? PCX train. PCX test. Oh wait. OAA PCX train. OAA PCX test. Fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? Why would I do this? Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. This sucks. Like a lot. Okay. Okay. me for stuff, I have to like rename that. God damn it. What? What the fuck am I doing with my life? What am I not getting wrong? Oh shit. They actually do this correctly? Like, no. Impossible! Damn. Well. Yeah, I got the same exact metrics. What? That's crazy. I don't feel good about this. Looks suspicious. This is not. I need a pee. Damn. I'm tuning off. I'm tuning off the mic. Just in case, like, the sound can travel like 30 meters, 30 feet, 30 meters, whatever. Yeah. Alright, let me... Oh. Wait, watching? Okay. Oh my god. Oh no, it's that weird capitalist show. I don't want to watch that.
America's been trying to destroy us, since really the beginning of things. Only the elites have all the money, and they don't want to share it with nobody.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Sorry. For some reason, me being in this position allows me to watch this channel. But if I was like over there where I normally am, I can't even watch this channel. This is PBS here in Houston. I want to watch these documentaries somehow. For some, well, not somehow, on purpose. Damn. Can't even change my position for 1 minute. What's this sound? Might as well have some like background thing happening here. Okay. Well, now that I know that that works, I can just like try not to move ever again. Just keep it playing. My ass is too big for this chair. The fuck? Okay. Big ass problems. Okay, I can't even like move anywhere. And I can't even open my probiotic. I don't even know why I watch this show. Maybe I'll watch the stream that I was watching earlier.
It's all around us. This will get faster and faster. So one day, it's all done. The Goal, a new series on Masterpiece. Sunday, 10/9 Central. Major funding for American Experience is provided by. As an American-based supplier to the construction industry,
What the fuck am I doing?
Manufacturing floor to the front office. Learn more at Carlisle.com. At Liberty Mutual, we believe progress happens when people feel secure. That's why we exist to help.
Oh yeah, shit, that's right.
Today and pursue tomorrow. Liberty Mutual Insurance is a proud sponsor of American Experience. The power of inquiry, the joy of discovery. The Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, driven by the promise of free ideas. Funding for Hard Hat Riot is provided by the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation.
Oh shit. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here?
American Experience is also made possible by the Robert David Lyon Gardner Foundation. Members of the American Experience Trust, including the Griffin Cook Charitable Foundation and Gloria Rose. The Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you. Next time, a 2-night event examining Henry Kissinger, the enigmatic and controversial power broker who shaped America's role on the world stage.
No, I guess when I had like a linear one that I was supposed to use, and I could have sworn that I was using it. That's
kiss-a-church.
nuts.
Next time on American Experience. Made
See that
possible
I'm not
in part
using
by
it.
Liberty Mutual Insurance. American Experience Hard Hat Riot is available with PBS Passport and on Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah, I think I need to like standardize on like, I don't know. I feel like I need to standardize.
We're on the precipice of a great discovery.
Ultimately, my results are like really low. Really, really low. And I don't think I was like doing it correctly. I should have like tried to make that happen. I don't like this shit though. I really just like wanna implode sometimes, but it's like them letting them win. I can't do that. Can't let them win ever. Oh, here we go. Yeah, linear. Why are they the same? They're all the same score. That's crazy. That is nuts. That's wild. No, this is legitimately wild. Like, this should not be the same. I don't think this is like legitimate. There's no way. You know, so that didn't yield anything. Also, I know goddamn well I should be doing like to the power of 4 and not like fucking.
She was Carmen. She was Grace Bumbry, one of opera's pioneering African-American stars.
Grace was always a diva, in the positive sense of a diva.
In scenes from her legendary performances, Bizet's Carmen, treat yourself to the magic of Grace Bumbry on Great Performances.
Friday night at 8:30 on Houston Public Media.
Oh, that'd be the perfect. Yeah, that'll be the perfect time to watch that. Literally the day before my birthday. I'm probably not gonna stream that day, to be honest. Now, what the fuck is going on here? All, even to the 4th power? I mean, not the 4th decimal, whatever. Even to the 4th decimal, these are the goddamn same exact. What is this? What is going on here? I just go to ChatGPT and ask. I mean that's actually that's what I'm told. Normally it's like ask ChatGPT what's happening. I'm just like frustrated when I'm told that because I'm like I don't go. I don't ask for help so I could be told to go to ChatGPT.
This is a realistic goal for any good traveler.
Oh fuck.
Take a moment to appreciate the Alpine cheese.
Maybe I sound like a boomer when I say that though, but I don't care. At this point, I don't give a fuck.
Once you're off the tourist track, make a point to connect with the living
Features to select.
even if that means getting dirty.
Know what? Maybe, oh, maybe that's why, because I didn't use the correct features to select. Yeah, I should select like more features. Cause like here, my best selection was like, how many features? How many features was my best selection? And I have to do it based on that. So, and I think it was elastic net. That was elastic net. Did elastic net the last time. This last time, so it's like index 10. Like my max features at this point was like.
Sunday night at 9.
I don't even think I did max features actually. No, I didn't.
This is Houston Public Media, KU8 Houston.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. But I did get like 4. Was it 4
With
features?
federal funding cuts, our station lost $2.2 million
That's
annually
true.
from our
I feel bad
Now,
about being
100%
unemployed
of our
right now
support
because
comes
I
from
I
the
can't
community.
I can't give any money to
Should I say
PBS. Can't give
Publicmedia.org/donate.
I can't give money to PBS because I too have no money. But like them, they have jobs. Kind of sad when you think about it. Okay, let me like. Let me do this. See what happens. It's probably gonna make it worse, actually. I don't like. God damn! What happened? Not 34. Yeah, I did forget a comma. Forgot a comma. I did forget the comma. Okay, okay. Oh! Shit. Thought my shit dropped. Nope. Didn't drop. Didn't drop. I'm just gonna watch a stream. I was supposed to be watching this stream. No. Oh my god. There's no video. I do. I get out. That's what I do. Okay. Why am I watching a stream while I'm streaming? Because I don't think there's anyone out there. Oh my god, it did make it worse. Oh my fucking god, it did make it worse. Oh, this sucks. I can't deal with this. I can't believe this happened. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just like do the like for the size. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with like the amount of columns. Fuck this. Fuck all of it. Fuck it all. String columns. Why did I put in cab? Let's redo this. Ugh. Fuck. The fuck do I do? Like -1? Is that it? -1? Does this work? Does this work now? Okay, that's crazy. It does work. Okay. My ADHD is like... My ADHD won't like let me do it, like concentrate on anything today. Oh my god. I have to see my... Oh. I have to see my own face. Why no one can get a job anymore? Don't even get me started.
Hi guys.
Oh yeah, I was watching this
Hi guys.
lady. Apparently she's 40, but she looks like she's like 25. What the hell? Invest in yourself. Ooh, a small streamer. I mean, a small YouTuber. I like watching that. Okay. Alright, fine, yeah. I'm gonna take this. Yeah. Oh wait, what happened to my fucking? Oh, it did. It improved my results. Yes. It improved my results. I think.
Ask a student and they might tell you it's about increasing your earning potential or spending 3 to 4 years getting there.
Yeah, it improved my results. Kind of. It's no longer negative. Yes. Oh my god, it's no longer negative. Yes. You know, let me place in my other results because I have other results. I know I'm listening to like this, but whatever. Why are they all the same? Why are they all the same? Why are they all the same?
And yet, more recently, there's developed a widespread sense that the promise of higher education just isn't.
This should not be happening. I keep getting like keep getting like fucking errors that are like, yeah, these are all the same. These are all the same results. That pisses me off.
Students being saddling themselves with debt to pay for expensive degrees, which many people feel aren't super useful. And with that comes the sense that the whole thing might just be one massive.
Fuck.
In today's televised lecture, we'll thus be looking at the 3 crucial ways which the global university system feels.
Yeah, this is I should only stream when I'm off, but like I get exhausted when I stream on my days off, and that's why I can't I can't give myself a day off if I'm streaming. I'm like so exhausted. I'm gonna eat like these pistachios. I have pistachios. My parents bought some. I was like, okay, let me get some. Let me get some pistachios. I don't even know. What am I doing wrong here? Like, am I using the same exact model somehow? Because I'm not. I'm not. I'm literally not using the same exact model. That's like crazy. I'm literally not using the same exact model. So I am questioning my life's choices. And component. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Actually, let me put all of this in a loop. I will put this all. Oh, God, the fuck! Why would I do that? No, let me put this in a loop for I in range. Then, yeah. Do I want it to be that max components range? I don't think so. Two. Yeah, then I'll yeah, just doing a for loop. And then I will get like and components, and then the fuck score CA messy scores, and then CA and components, and then I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna append. Yeah. I will append. And we'll see if this works. Oh god damn. Why does this not change? What the fuck is going on here? I beg your fucking pardon. Oh my god. Beg your fucking pardon. Do you mean? It's not changing. This is a nightmare. No. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you put everything in the wrong place. That's fantastic. That is not... How did I forget that was the conclusion portion? That's funny. That was legitimately funny. Here, all the fuck alone. Like, bitches really left me alone. Okay. Okay. Let me put this here. Let me put this all in here. Okay. And then let me do a for loop. For I in range 2, because why the fuck would I? Let me try that again. Append everything. Here goes. Oh my fucking goodness, really? Bitch. How did this happen? This is actually scary. This is actually scary. I'm trying to figure out how this happened. I don't see a way that this can occur. I do not see a way that this could occur. What am I missing here? This is nuts, actually. These are like different iterations too. Wait, actually, where the fuck am I putting I? Shit. Ah. Ha ha ha. This probably won't work. Oh, it did. It actually did kind of. No, it didn't. It didn't do shit. It didn't fucking do shit. Okay. Well, this actually did do something. It is like a parabola. It's like a parabolic curve. Not D, RMSE, and our two scores. Ah, here we go. the convergence. This is what you want. You want the maximum convergence. I mean the minimum. You want the point. This point, apparently. Okay, so 13. Alright, let me spit. I need to spit like Haksa. I told myself that I would get pistachios, so I better eat my pistachios now that I have them. Probably just gonna finish this. I mean, this is like 170 calories. God, this is so much. I definitely don't look like someone who cares about calories, but right now I do.
Made a huge difference to you. I don't know. How do ending, I guess, particularly the Labour Party, going to justify a system which is in many ways a regressive one? Yeah, that's a really great question. So let's take a wander around, shall we? YouTube is brilliant. How it's got a lot of people primarily children to upskill, learn, so that you can go into roles of contribute to improving our society. The idea that you have to pay and bear the brunt and the cost of that is ludicrous. This is America.
I do agree with her. I don't know if the TV's audible, but I do agree.
Pressures that both universities and students are currently facing, both in the UK and around the world. And it seems like the most obvious topic to start with was the most amazing.
My tuition is like thousands and thousands of dollars every year.
Is that a sector that has always cost fairly large amounts of money has suddenly found itself in a model. I say suddenly, gradually put itself into a model in which students
Every semester, actually.
the financial burden.
Like, wait, actually, hold up. Let me see what they're complaining about in terms of tuition. Let me see.
And around the world. And it seems like the most obvious topic to start with was the most
You saw.
on some of the pressures that
Welsh tuition, what was that?
students are currently facing, both in the UK and around the world. And it seems like the most obvious topic to
Ooh, rise by 300 pounds a year. That's a lot.
start with was the most emotive. Tuition fees.
I guess the best way for me to describe what's happened.
I mean, what is their tuition in the UK? I truly don't know.
Has suddenly found itself in a model. I say suddenly, and gradually put itself into a model in which students bear the brunt of the financial burden of that model.
For those of us in countries like the US and the UK, where going to university is becoming dauntingly expensive, it's easy to forget that this isn't the case everywhere in the world. In fact, globally, there's a pretty stark divide between countries in which higher education is one of the biggest purchases you will ever potentially make, and countries in which tuition is underhand, costs of vanishing.
The Philippines is in this list of countries that have low tuition. Well, that makes sense actually, because I saw that. Let me get my breath back. I saw that the Philippines, the tuition at UP is like their online version at least is like $2,000 total if you're a Philippine citizen. I've been trying to make my parents like file my paperwork for me. I want a degree for like $2,000. And there's evidence now. There's evidence now that I could that I know of that like the Philippines has low tuition. It really does. Apparently, Saudi Arabia is like in the same list. So are like the Scandinavian countries, of course. Everyone knows they're like cheap there and affordable. Wow, I wanted to like study in like Korea or Japan, but like apparently they're high tuition countries too. Never mind. Also, in those cultures, I don't think someone my age would necessarily be like well regarded as a student. So, like in the Philippines, apparently, like there's a lot of people with bachelor's degrees, and a lot of people like going back to school for bachelor's degrees. They're like adults and shit. Accuracy score. Oh, fuck. Accuracy. No, that's... Accuracy is the same as the... Okay, so get the minimum MSC and maximum are 2 scores. We do that. And now, print. Okay, let me do that before I play the video again.
Students in Norway, Sweden, Germany, Denmark, Finland, Austria, and Greece all pay absolutely.
Oh, this fucking bitch literally like skipped over like the rest of the world in fucking Europe.
170 euros per year. And hey, no one wants to risk putting your French students, do they? Now, as I say that, there are currently a bunch of viewers on YouTube furiously typing out comments reminding us that universities being free to students at the point of delivery doesn't mean that it is free. It still costs money to provide that education. It's simply that in countries without tuition,
Like y'all just like trying to...
by the state, using funds raised through taxation. And if those comments have been what's known as
I feel like that's being accurate.
in fact, it's not always been prohibitively expensive in countries where students are now drowning in debt.
And so, you know, you get back to a time not that long ago, but 20, 30 years ago, where there were no tuition fees, right? People could access education for free, and those same people that access free education have now developed a system in which students bear the brunt of it.
Amira has told me that there are a couple of reasons that some countries have opted to move away from a model of free or low-cost tuition.
Namely, we've got the systemic underfunding of higher education through time, which has then led to essentially universities having to find different sources of funding to subsidise the activity that they want to do, whether that's research, whether that's teaching itself. We've then also got the mass scale and growth of higher education, in that more and more people can access it, which is a wonderful thing, but was not designed, or higher education universities were not designed to be able to support that size students, and therefore now we're in a place where you've got loads of access to higher education, but at a great cost.
The US, the UK, Japan, South Korea, New Zealand, Italy, and many others have adopted a logic that if someone wants to choose to pursue a degree or similar qualification,
By the way, that's some fucked up shit, by the way. Like that's like the worst justification. No, it's literally the worst fucking like justification, I swear.
And the degree itself into a commodity has led to the cost of that commodity absolutely exploding.
No, like I will probably never pay down my student loans, but there's also a chance I will pay everything. That's why I work so hard on this degree.
Towards the individual pay, and this is certainly going to get towards the individual pay. Of course, the country in which for a 4-year degree in the US have risen dramatically.
No, people don't understand my story. People don't understand me when I
As a mirror image, this is for several reasons. Institutions
say my motherfucking goals.
running university are simply
Everybody does.
skyrocketing. Students have come through the door. Some of it is the result of decreased state funding, requiring those costs to be passed on to students, and some is simply a result of increased demand, making it possible for universities to charge more. The headline price of tuition at top universities in America seems to defy all logic. Tuition at Northwestern University this academic year comes to $69,375. A year of learning at Columbia comes in at $71,170. The University of Chicago values its teaching at $71,325 per year. These clearly exorbitant price tags have led to a growing student debt burden. As of 2024, American graduates owed a total of $1.6 trillion in federal student loans. Forgive me my patriotism for a moment, however, and allow me to reveal that while things might seem bad in the US, nowhere has managed to create a system which feels quite so scammy as the UK.
The moment that everyone talks about when the tuition fee was triple, students went absolutely ballistic with tens and tens of thousands in the streets.
What a deal. So, we just do that. We just have that. From the end of the Second World War until September 1998, students in the UK could go to university and pay not a single penny in tuition.
Ah,
This was
see.
changed in 1998 under Tony Blair's government.
Got to
Most
it.
universities begin charging fees of up to £1,000 a year. That's around £2,000 or $2,700 in today's money. That later left up to £3,000 and then £3,375 and then in 2012, campaigns were voted for the controversial rise in university tuition fees. That headline figure of £9,000, and we have two examples here tonight. Hundreds of students are gathered outside the Treasury building when he was running to become leader of the Labour Party. Now Prime Minister Keir Starmer pledged to scrap tuition fees entirely. Suffice it to say, that hasn't happened. And in fact, as of this month, the government has hiked fees once again from £9,250 a year to £9,535, which might sound like it's much lower than the exorbitant fees charged by many universities in the US. But the difference is that the number of students who actually pay the quoted sticker prices for any given course in America is vanishingly small. For one, all of the institutions I mentioned a moment ago are highly selective, private,
I'm gonna need to hear this again.
and nearly 3/4 of US.
Am I getting scammed? Maybe.
And in fact, as of this month, the government has hiked fees once again from £9,250 a year to £9,535, which might sound like it's much lower than the exorbitant fees charged by many universities in the US. But the difference is that the number of students who actually pay the quoted sticker prices for any given course in America is vanishingly small. For one,
Unless you go to a public school. If you go to a public school, you will be paying that sticker price. I had a scholarship, but like I lost it after like my second semester. Not because my grades were low, because I got 4.0. That's what I graduated with in undergrad, but like because I took one class less than I was supposed to keep that scholarship. Pissed me off.
all of the institutions I mentioned a moment ago are highly selective,
I can eat this forever, but I don't have that forever amount of pistachios.
public universities, which tend to charge much lower fees. As things stand, these average out a slightly less eye-watering $9,750.
I wish that my compute units replenished.
The
Nice.
American system is also fairly liberal with its use of financial aid to help students cover fees and living expenses. Northwestern, for example, states that most students from families which earn under $150,000 a year end up having their tuition fully covered. There's a widespread belief in the UK that at least the English university system isn't quite as exploitative as that in the US. And yet, in many cases, that's just not true anymore. Tuition is often just outright more expensive in and of itself. And scholarships basically don't beyond a few hundred quid here and there. Any support you do get from the government is in the form of a loan to be repaid.
and 2000s towards getting more and more people into university.
This is Adam Thompson, Labour MP for Erewash and chair of the all-party parliamentary group on universities.
What these groups do is they are, as in the name, all-party parliamentary groups. So you get people from all different political parties. And the whole point is that they are not particularly party political in the work that we do. We spend a lot of time sitting down discussing issues relevant to a particular sector, and they could be pretty niche. Universities is probably one of the more broad ones.
Okay, so I'm about to spend some time laying into the English student loan system a bit, and Amira also is no fan.
Primarily, the stance is abolish tuition fee.
So I thought I'd give Adam the opportunity to provide a parliamentary perspective on things.
I think the challenge that we face, and the reason that we have to remain at least somewhat in this position, is because we acknowledge that the economy is an incredibly difficult place.
Now I'm gonna go to decision tree regressor because this one is the fastest to complete
Usually involves taking out a loan.
normally.
And to be fair, the terms of the loans offered by the student loans company are kind of and those
I could elaborate on what like these modeling things mean, but like
loans company is going to lead to someone hammering your door down and taking your
I don't think I'm the best person to explain any of this shit, to be fair. So like, yeah, I won't.
Yeah, I completely understand this restraint system. I mean, I existed within that system. I had a student loan, and it's been coming out of my account for a period of time since.
So here's how it's supposed to. When you go to university,
I wish I might. Joshers are showing up on the camera. I forgot.
If you're living away from your family home, they'll also give you just over £10,000 towards your living. Or slightly more if you're in London.
I didn't know they had student loans in the UK.
Of course, because the fees were frozen at 9,000 and slightly up to 9,250, because of inflation, the value of that kind of value is almost down actually from where it was 10 years ago, because they haven't gone up at all with inflation until just a year ago. So actually, although we think of student fees being as like high as they ever have been, they're actually not quite as high in real terms as they were less than years ago when they first tripled.
3 years later, when you finish your course, you'll find yourself with a total bill of somewhere around £60,237. The average is actually slightly lower because everyone qualifies for or chooses to take the same amount. You'll also find that you've already started generating interest on that amount from the moment that you cross the capital threshold.
And then simultaneously on top of that, and it's like, this is probably slightly more controversial, but students are getting absolutely exploited everywhere they go. I mean, remember that bus companies where they would literally not be able to operate on the same scale that they did if it wasn't a student city or a student town. Whether that's circuit laundry, charging students £7 for a spin, right? Because no one can access a washing machine. I mean, the number of businesses that are literally making profit out of student loans, I mean, it's genuinely absolutely nuts.
Let's start with the good news. The amount you repay is linked to your future income. If, at any point in your life, you're earning less than the repayment threshold of £25,000, your repayments will be paused. Not the interest line, just the income. If you earn more than £25,000, you'll pay a flat 9% of anything above that threshold.
I should have gone to the UK then. It's still cheaper than it is here.
After 40 years, if you die, then anything left over will be completely forgiven. And if you really want and have the cash, you can actually choose to pay it off early.
Yeah, we don't have that fucking option here. Fucking sucks.
So it became for me.
Okay, let's see if this improves the decision tree model. My target is 35, 8, basically 36, 0.36.
The argument for me said, I should probably try and pay off.
I need to close this thing. I'm gonna keep eating and eating and eating if I don't. Just one more. Shit.
Now for the less the medium
I mean, this is about the only thing I can eat while like typing on the computer.
which means that most
It's literally just like dust that goes to me. No like greasy oils or anything. Oh fuck. So what the hell happened? God damn. Oh. Oh yeah.
But it's the interest that kills. On the surface, it sounds better than a commercial loan, which hasn't always been the case. Anyone who enrolled in
If this works. I don't know if this works. It might work. It might not. But it might work. Probably won't. I'm pretty sure there's like
3% and then an additional fee of 3%, which is added to whatever inflation is at the time. Anyone starting from this year onwards will benefit from that interest rate being low. The system recently changed so that graduates will only pay interest equivalent to inflation. No other 3% fee.
Alright. Let's restart the session then.
The inflation statistics that the student loan company uses include retail purchases, which is a pretty controversial way of measuring inflation.
Well, 30 seconds, let's see. If it's better, then it's all good. If it's around the same, then I might have to try again. If it's totally bad, fuck. What happened here? Oh! Let me do that. Oh my god, wait.
But the real killer is the length of them. 40 years is just a really long time. Now, if you walk straight out of university into a high-paying job, that's not going to matter. At a salary of £100,000, there's every chance
Kurwa.
in about 9 years. If you're in the UK, median salary is £37,430, however, it will take you long enough to pay your debt, and you'll put that through to your cutter. But because we're accruing interest all that time, we end up in a scenario in which someone earning
Don't ask me why I know Polish. I only know one word.
£1,000 for their degree, where someone who earns the median UK salary will pay him £221,000. And that's not counting the fact that when people take breaks within their careers, during which interest will still be billed.
There are multiple studies that already show that if you're a woman who translates plastic metal, you'll end up paying more. You know, and that you're actually put at a greater disadvantage, partially informed by the gender pay gap.
We therefore create
Oh, 36.36. In my idealized R-squared score.
what would more accurately be described as a flat, reflective 9% tax on a good chunk of their earnings for most of their working life. And of course, if you're really rich, your parents can always opt to pay for your education up front, and you'll never have to worry about any of this at all. Is there a recognition?
Wish my parents were rich, that's not gonna happen. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Is there like an understanding of why that might
It's significantly worse. No. Okay then, no. Mm-mm.
Within the concept of it being a graduate tax, quote unquote.
Well, that didn't work.
We have to be a little
It was
wary
bad,
just
actually.
looking into semantics and calling it whatever we feel like is not going to change the nature of
It's like if a decision tree model, which is like the simplest model to use, is yielding these scores, not good.
period of their life. They
This is like the simplest classification model to use.
I don't think that's controversial, particularly. I do think, and the government has said this, the system is clearly not functioning well at the moment, and evidently needs looking at again.
So yeah, this idea that student loans are a bit of a scam certainly doesn't come from those.
It's a scam.
So just to put you on a tiny bit more,
Oh, I know that.
because outside of the question of like whether students should contribute, I guess we have a system wherein, you know, if just because you brought up the example of yourself, I guess that you sort of been to university, that's allowed.
Like if I had personality, I could be a podcaster
and you benefited from
or a YouTuber, and I wouldn't have ever needed to go to school. But that's not me. I have no personality.
Less than someone who university.
It's like probably about time for me to accept it.
How do you differ that aspect of it, I guess, regardless of who?
I frankly, Tom, I don't think that's right. I would like to see that system be balanced. You know, I work within the system that I presented with, and did that because it was right for me at that point in time. But I would like to see that system change so that it isn't like that.
Cambridge,
Yep. Okay. Back to reality. Back to normal.
Get you every time.
Yeah, apparently decision tree yielded the best fucking
Universities is a surefire route to earning £100,000 or hey, even anything. I'm sure no one would mind this system of individualizing the cost of
scores.
education. But whether it is in full makes a difference in earning potential.
Let's see if like if I even have like the parameters tuned. Like, do I even have any parameters that are like properly tuned?
The unemployment rate for graduates currently sits at an unusually high 5.3%. Alarmingly, that's higher
I
than
do not think I do.
the general population. Companies seem to have just stopped
Oh, that's right. I
Here's something similar is happening.
extremely fucking limited my parameters. So I was like, I don't want to overfit.
We're also seeing in general that young people are struggling to access jobs, right? Full-time work. I mean, en masse. I have friends, colleagues, left, right, and centre who are jobless living at home because the reality is they are applying and applying and they're not getting a job. They do not naturally already have the experience required. The threshold for accessing work is getting higher and higher, further and further. And this is a wider picture about the job market in the UK right now, full stop.
Oh shit.
It means that a
Fuck.
university degree is no longer confirmation or assumption that you are going to be able to access work.
Now, there is some context to all of this. In the UK and the US, at least, unemployment across the board has been gently rising for some time. And there are several much full-time explanations which are taking lots of blame for this. Most obviously, the rise of AI.
Most obviously, the rise of AI. It's definitely a huge topic these days. Let me know if you want to
Oh shit, fuck.
or anything else.
They're living that.
But we've also had a bunch of years of high inflation and increased non-employee costs for businesses, which are likely to make them much more hesitant to go on hiring sprees. America also has a problem with older people refusing to quit.
Okay, no, I don't need this.
People refusing to relinquish their grasp on society.
Well, I think it's difficult to say exactly kind of what the causes of this is, other than the fact that we have got more people with university degrees, and I guess there's competition for these kind of jobs. I think it's an enormously valuable thing.
Let's see if I can do this.
Reasons, but it does mean that
This is probably gonna take a while though to run. So this is a lot. Oh no.
It all pivots on how exactly we define a graduate job. Back in July, for example, University UK, which lobbies for the higher education sector here in Britain, published data which showed that 59% of graduates who finished their studies in 2023 are currently in full-time employment. And that is higher than the 51% of all young people who currently are in work. And yet, when we dig into the data, we find that outcomes...
24? Why is the accuracy so fucking low? That's nuts.
Medicine or dentistry, congratulations. You are 72% likely to be in full-time employment. If you're a vet, you've got an 83% chance. Architecture, education, engineering, allied health studies all come out above 60%, which is pretty fantastic. Things begin to look a lot less positive, however, once we consider people with performing arts degrees, your biologists, your sports scientists, your psychologists, or linguists, your historians, or philosophers, all of whom have a full-time employment rate after 15 months of less than 47%. In fact, if you did any of those degrees, you're less likely to be in full-time work than the wider population. Although this video has been brought to you entirely by people who have film and performing arts. And with that,
I need to find out where the fuck I went. This is nuts. I think I lost where my train of thought. No, I lost my train. I lost where I was.
Some of these courses might have better employability outcomes. A medicine degree has a very clear outcome in terms of a job. Most people who spend 7 years at medical school probably want to become a doctor, and doctors are in high enough demand, they'll probably have the opportunity to do so. Medicine, veterinary sciences, nursing, education, architecture. All of these are degrees which lead pretty directly into careers which are in pretty good supply. In fact, the UK's Graduate Outcomes Survey, which polls hundreds of thousands of recent graduates each year, backs this up. Graduates from these courses don't just walk out into jobs. The majority of them walk out into jobs in their fields of study. The same can't be said for all courses. If you do a creative or arts degree, there's just a 15% chance that you'll end up working in the arts, and a 9% likelihood that you'll be working in communication.
8.
But this compares to a 19% chance that you'll be working in
3.
retail after 15 months.
Ah, it is slightly. It's slightly higher. Nice. Okay. I go to a dynamic data set.
The pathway from education to employment is much hazier.
I think it's quite telling that I went and did a PhD in engineering, and most people would have regarded that as something resulting in a fairly high-paying job. And actually, when I was elected as a member of Parliament, I paid more than double, because actually being a university academic isn't a particularly high-paying job in 2025 in a way that it was generations ago.
We'll come back to how much any of this actually matters later. What we can say is there is clearly a big mismatch between some of the courses that universities are studying for students and the jobs which are actually available out in the job market. And this sense of a disconnect has long led to anxieties over whether some courses might be a little bit frivolous.
Some university students are being ripped off, according to private research, what have been called Mickey Mouse degrees.
Mickey Mouse degrees.
Mickey Mouse. Why Mickey Mouse,
No
y'all?
more no aspiration, no more denigration of technical education. In 2003, then University Minister Margaret Hodge caused a stir when she referred to some courses as Mickey Mouse degrees. The Labour government at the time was pushing hard to try and reach the goal of more than 50% of young people going to university. Hodge suggested, however, that there was a danger that, in pursuit of this goal, some students would end up studying courses in which, she said, the content is perhaps not
It was the online data set.
respect, and that the degree itself may not have been relevant to the labour market. Hodge didn't name any specific courses, but the idea caught on, and a similar narrative has established itself in other countries too. The popular narrative in the US at the moment is that many courses have simply become vectors of wanton indoctrination. Whatever the motivation, periodically the media panic surrounding courses which the press deem to be a little bit silly. Harry Potter, Taylor Swift, Minecraft. The implication is usually that these courses are designed for the university sector, which has in some way lost touch with the working world.
I think you're right in saying that comes from the political right. I mean, my experience as a university educator and certainly a member of Parliament in the Labour Party on the political left, that's not an assessment I think I would necessarily agree with. Yeah, there's a variety of different courses available from universities, but I think having worked in the university space myself for 10 years, the vast majority, in fact, frankly, every course I came across was inherently valuable in some way. And I think there's a lot to be said of the value of a university degree, regardless of what the course is, in terms of extra things that it provides.
Oh my god.
The carrying out courses,
Not yet.
which come under the most scrutiny, often aren't whole degrees. They're usually optional modules in a
I just eat the entire thing. I hate that.
actually sound really interesting. Harvard's module on Taylor Swift sounds pretty great. It's also fun context that Margaret Hodge, who started this moral panic in the UK, got a third-class degree in something called government studies, and then made it partway through a postgraduate degree in philosophy before dropping out.
I'm 100% supposed to watch the news, but like,
And yet there are plenty of people
I don't feel like it.
connection between occupation and career.
Especially since I'm ending my stream like
We are
in a few minutes anyway.
at the moment. We've done an awful lot of work establishing new skills England, which is about kind of expanding the apprenticeship model, reorientating it so it works a little bit better.
The go-to suggestion how we can fix this disconnect here in the UK is that we need to be offering more apprenticeships. The logic is that we can learn from the positive experiences of doctors, vets, and tradespeople, and build courses that lead more directly on to careers. And this is, in theory, a hugely popular concept. In 2022, the poll found that 44% of parents of school-aged children would prefer their kids to do an apprenticeship compared with just 35% of connected with a school degree.
From my own perspective, I'm very pro apprenticeships, and if I haven't got any kids, but if I did, I certainly wouldn't be pushing them directly into university like some families do. I think I'd want to see them
God damn.
have a real
Why does this make my fucking score worse?
position themselves vocational route is right for quite a lot of people.
The government has also repeatedly tried to make this a reality. In 2017, all large employers here in the UK have had to pay 0.5% of their total wage bill in grant apprenticeship work, a pot of cash that they're only allowed to use for training their staff. The challenge is that they've done their best to use that money for literally anything they can think of other than apprenticeship. Why take a risk when training up a new member of staff who might not be very good when you can offer some CPD to your management team? Employers just don't seem to want to offer apprenticeship. Despite them being something that most people say they want to do, the UK currently has 737,000 apprentices compared to 2.2 million domestic university students. And this is part of a much broader problem. According to The Economist, employers in the UK don't particularly like spending money on upskilling staff at all, spending around half of what companies in the EU spend on training. Is there an expectation of our employers that employees will come to them as the full package already, where maybe in the past there was more of a, like your CEO you just mentioned, kind of, we'll bring in, some local kids who don't know one end from the other of whatever they're going to be doing and kind of train them up? Do you think there's been a bit of a shift there?
Yeah, good question. Hard to answer. I'm not sure because I'm relatively young. I'm in my mid-30s, so I haven't necessarily seen the full spectrum of that we're talking about in terms of the long-term shift. I guess there is always a desire. Any business owner is always going to want the full package delivered, if possible, in a new employee.
But I think maybe the crux of the question is, what is the overall skill picture or skills uplifting or education picture for post-16 education that works for the most amount of people to get the best out of it?
You know, your mid-30s, but still young, though. I guess I'm still young. I don't like that.
Particularly in a time where so many people are poor and we've got one of the most squeezed middle classes we've ever had, right?
Thanks, I hate it.
And right now, that looks
What am I doing?
I
think I'm gonna finish these pistachios.
Right. It looks like
I do not like the IM. I guess this is technically healthier than if I was eating chips. But like the sodium in this, there's not even sodium in it. But for some reason, my brain thinks it has a bunch of sodium.
In fact, employers often don't care what that degree is in. For some employers, it's evidence that you've applied yourself to something for 3 years. For others, it's simply an arbitrary way of reducing the number of degrees they have to use in their future. The result is a system in which not having a degree has become a barrier to many careers, rather than a springboard to anything particularly spectacular. Outside of a few very special careers, undertaking a degree is increasingly a pretty big gamble. It could lead to a highly rewarding, well-paid job, far beyond anything you could have got without one. Or it could leave you right back where you started. But not having a degree at all often means you just don't get to roll that dice. As we've seen, if you don't walk out of university to a high-paying job, not only do you not get that high-paying job, you also end up paying more for the degree, which turns out to not make so much of a difference. And yet, whether all degrees are equal is not only a matter of which subject you pick. Because while some certificates come emblazoned with the logo of the University of Cambridge, not all come attached with such high levels of prestige.
When people say I'm a leading thinker in this sort of field, my 21-year-old daughter always says, "Dad, that's because you're the only professor in this field." But I do work locally increasingly, sort of trying to basically improve or equalise the unequal playing field of life, right?
This is Dr. Lee Elliott Major, Professor of Social Mobility at the University of Exeter.
It's a much abused term, social mobility. When we study social mobility, what we're doing is we're looking at the origins of people and their outcomes in later life, okay? So you can measure that in different ways, earning, social class, lots of other ways, education. And essentially...
Yeah, why did I do that before? For these.
It is one in which we measure essentially the extent of equality and opportunity.
Only did for this one.
So the more mobile, right, and the weaker the link between your parents' background and what happens to you suggests society where there is more quality of opportunity.
As the world's first professor in social mobility, Lee sees lots of
aspiration to draw on all talents from all backgrounds who, who can flourish in an academic environment, right? So it's always been part of what universities
The fuck?
about.
Same exact result?
To draw
Okay.
on academic potential wherever it may come from.
One of the key impetuses for governments encouraging more people to go to university is that historically it's been one of the surest ways for people from working class and low-income backgrounds to achieve social mobility. It's no coincidence
That is true.
multiple films
And I'm one of those people.
shows explicitly about working class people
I know that for sure because of my
growing up in the world as a
income level being like so low.
doing so, however, generally needing to increase capacity, expanding existing universities.
Because honestly, if you grew up poor or working class, like some folks literally say that like, oh well, middle class means that you don't struggle. That's not true. However, I definitely grew up like middle class, then like working class. Very much working class, like deep within working class. It was like a whole year when we didn't even have any money for anything. Like my father would suddenly randomly like fucking get like cuckoo in the head and prevent us from buying groceries that week. And I just want to smack the shit out of him. Like for real. In that time, like I blame him for me being 5'7", his same height during his prime. Because if I had grown up like my brother did and had like all the access, I'd be like 1 or 2 inches taller, definitely. I'm like already around my brother's height, actually probably like his same height. But I do know that like I would be way taller. I blame him for that. And they like my parents like still to this day they say like don't stress out about money, we'll handle it. And it's just like y'all said you would handle it before, and you definitely did not. Like now I have no choice but to just accept the reality. Unfortunately, I have to accept that they will handle things. We have apparently condos in the Philippines. But they're like, no, we want to stay here in the US and it's fucking dangerous for me to be in fucking Texas. Okay, let me listen to a video. I don't even know if like y'all can hear it or not.
Diversity in those really elite institutions. You know, I am one of those MPs that went to a Russell Group University and ended up in Parliament, and I realised that I'm in the majority. I didn't go to Oxbridge, but I did go to Russell Group, and I think it's very difficult because
I think Russell Group is like the Ivy League of the UK, if I'm remembering correctly.
That would be very, very positive, and I am also aware of the fact that those backgrounds have narrowed a little.
Kurwa. Why is it so low?
Vocational working class backgrounds that we maybe used to.
The most obvious challenge is that employers simply aren't blind to the institution which awarded.
Why is it so low actually? So odd.
Most particularly high-end corporate employers would be a little bit more impressed if you had a degree from the place down the road. Many top universities will now advertise the fact that certain employers specifically target graduates from their institutions.
True.
Recruiting. A reasonably strict hierarchy has emerged between institutions. Here in the UK,
They literally have that like handshake app, which is like the LinkedIn for people in college. And like I get like weird offers all the time, but it's like low paying offers, so it's like, you really expect me to go to New York and become a teacher? New York City, the most expensive city in the world, to become a teacher? Thanks for the offer, and for the offer of like getting a master's degree at no expense.
you see the same.
I'm already gonna have a master's degree.
divide.
That's not even the master's degree I want. I don't want a master's degree in education. Okay, maybe I do. Only like that's an interest. But still.
Indian IITs, their institutes. You know, honestly, it's quite
Shit.
how little change there has been in terms of intake since those very elite institutions.
If one of the reasons we go to university is to try and achieve some social mobility, then
I feel like I fucked something up.
extremely high stakes. The scenario in the UK is illustrated by this chart. Across the success rate in terms of disadvantaged students becoming high earners against the access rate of disadvantaged
I definitely
students
like fucked something up.
university in the first place. What we see is that universities become most likely to be
I know for a fact I messed something up.
are also those that are the hardest for poorer students to get into. 28% of the students who study here in Cambridge are already from backgrounds.
Like, I feel like I messed something up even with my homework, even though I submitted it. We got like multiple submissions because of course it's programming. And, like, all my classes are basically programming classes, including the one I'm doing this one for.
It was initially imagined that the cap set by the government would be just that, a cap. Universities like Oxford and Cambridge would charge what is now the maximum tuition fee level of £9,535 per year, and then other institutions would set
That's a lot.
value opposing to agree with their neighbours.
Even my degree right now is like,
Experience which came with getting that degree.
well, okay.
The challenge is that attempts to encourage more
Fucking autosave.
have been so successful that there's now really been any shortage of students for universities to fight over. The result
You know what? There's literally no difference now, so I'm just gonna manage the sessions and close. I don't know. Hey, what the fuck? Reload. Oh, it's already 3 hours. Yeah, no chats. Like no engagement today. Apparently Sunday's the only day when I can have people like when I can stream and I can have people actually interact with me, which is fucking sad. But whatever.
You know, so there's many reasons for this, but what we're seeing in the social mobility trends when we're looking at those over a number of generations.
Okay, I think I'm done here. Done with that.
Is now much more stark than it was, you know, 2 generations ago when I was younger.
The only thing I did was make my test worse. That's sad. It's like the saddest shit, really. Like, I only made my tests worse. God damn. Like, how did I even do that? I should have done Legos tonight. Like, I got my Game Boy Lego set, but I was too lazy to, like, clean this up. I would have done it otherwise.
I think I'm quite positive about higher education. Like, I think, like, I'm still excited by the idea that, you know, you enter this institution for 3 years, people there to expand your mind, to question their roles. I sort of see universities as a very much little think tank or incubator for what the world's going to look like in 15, 20 years' time.
After making of this video, I've been really keen to avoid it just being about tuition fees.
Anyway, was that an evil dog? It's because that's a gay dog. A gay dog that told somebody to go straight. That'd be me. The evil dog. It's also my dog. My dog's evil. Alright, I better stop streaming now. Bye. I think all my frames are gonna